Be right now calling you saying, hey, get to town early. I have an Augusta 139. Johnny, can you take a picture of my, you have any images of my helicopter coming in? Throw it up on the screen. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick some people up, we'll take them down to South Beach, Opalaca, down to South Beach. You'll come by my unit at like 145 miles an hour. About 300 feet above the ocean. You'll be able to see sharks and dolphins. Take you up to Boca, show you our properties up in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, swing you back down, show you a couple things that we're buying, that we're closing on here this month, and then bring you back to the airport. So about a 45-minute flight. We got room for 5 people. If you guys want to do that, and if you're one of my Cardone Capital $1 million investors, if you're a 10x 360 platform, if you're one of our platinum accelerators, if you've done a bunch of business with me and I'm leaving you out somewhere on the list, if you're one of our corporate accounts who's coming to Miami early and you want to do this, we have a number of these slots already taken. Johnny's going to show you this. I'm really proud of this thing's being delivered. It was supposed to be delivered last week, but helicopters, you want to get the helicopter right. Okay, no messing. Yeah, so I don't want to promise you, Kimmy, but I'm going to do what I can to get you on it, okay? And it'll be great.
And I respect you so much for saying that. No worries whatsoever. Brand, you're the man. You're the F-bomb.
Yeah, I am the F-bomb. Okay, there's Akimi. So she helped me yesterday, and
Yes, the Kimmy.
Yes. So today, what are we doing today? Today I'm going to be talking about monetization. Yesterday we talked about procrastination. And we got a lot of great feedback yesterday, right?
Sarah? Oh my God, it was amazing. People lit up the Facebook group. They were posting videos and pictures.
Yeah, it was insane. So this is called the challenge. It's a 5-day challenge for you guys on Clubhouse. If you want to come watch it in full video. Yesterday we had, how many people logged in yesterday?
68,000.
How many?
68,000.
68,000 yesterday logged in. 86,000 people registered. 68,000 logged in yesterday. And I think, I don't know what the final number was on who stayed, 13,000 or something?
14,000.
We got about 14,000 people watch this. It's completely free. Completely free to come to this. GrantCardone.com/challenge. You can see it in full video. We're in my studio right now, and I got about 5 minutes to light this bad boy up. Akimi, I wasn't on the Clubhouse listening yesterday. What were the takeaways yesterday?
Well, the main takeaways were, everyone realized that they were procrastinating in some area of their life, and it was a real deep dive into why, right? Fear of failure, fear of success. What would happen if I actually made that call and followed through with that agreement? Could I fulfill what I promised somebody that I could do? I mean, there was such a really a deep conversation around it. It was awesome.
Yeah, and Akimi, because you know Clubhouse really well. When I hit that little plus button,
I'm excited for day 2. We're going to talk about monetizing.
Yeah, let's monetize. Let's get that Chanel money.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, we need Chanel. We need to secure.
Yes. Let me ask you a question. When you hit the plus button, okay, and I see people with a little green thing next to their name.
Yep.
What does that mean? Does that mean they're on right now, or I can invite them?
Yeah, they're on Clubhouse right now.
Oh.
Everyone should right now ping in 3 friends that you see are live, because yesterday was truly life-changing. I'm serious. When we really talk about procrastination, and every single one of us in the room had something we were procrastinating on. In fact, I was procrastinating on firing somebody. I didn't get a chance to share this with you, and I fired them when I got off the call. So,
Wow.
all of us are all of us are procrastinating on something, and we just need to take ownership of it, right? And so it was a really powerful room yesterday. And today, okay, so many people don't like to talk about money. They think money, I don't want to talk about money. Well, everything is sold. So I have zero problems talking about money. I always want to talk about money, and I want to teach people how to make money.
You You know, when
I can't wait for today.
when I was coming up, my mom said, "Look, don't talk about money and don't talk about sex." I'm like, dang, must be some good stuff to talk. Must be some good stuff to learn about. So
We always talk about sex. That's so weird.
yeah, it's weird. It's a weird thing that you wouldn't talk about the things that people want to talk about and things people want to do. So it's Sunday, folks. I shouldn't be talking about sex on Sunday. Probably shouldn't be talking about money on Sunday. But okay, so let me see who I can invite into the room. I'm gonna hit the little plus button. I'm gonna invite Joey Beans. So should I invite people that have a green button, which means they're already in a room? Should I do that or not?
Be strategic because if you ping too many people, you go to jail, piggy jail.
Oh, really?
Ping like 3 to 5.
Yeah, so be like intentional about it. 10 people, maybe 15. I don't know what the number is, to be honest. That puts you in jail. But the other thing while you're doing that, Grant, that all of us can do right now is take a screenshot of this room and go right now and put it on our Instagram story. Tag everybody. Say this is just starting. And also, when you hit that plus sign, there's a share button where you can share the link to this room. Let's blow up this room today. If Grant has 86,000 people live yesterday on other platforms, we can surely get a couple thousand here today. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna pull some people up here in a second.
And is Rhett?
Yes, and we can all ping our friends. Everybody pings 10 people.
Is Rhett what?
We'll completely block
Is
out.
Rhett adding people? Make sure Rhett adds the right
The
people.
number for jail is 25, so just don't ping 25.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's and
Ready?
we were William
I'm
Tom,
doing
he's
close
the
that down.
basically guru of Clubhouse. He said recently, but 25 is that number where you get put on the radar, but you want to get people in your head. You guys got the sales let to come out and monetize the business. You need to very value from.
Yeah, Zachary, thank you for that. So I'm gonna light this bad boy up, folks. You guys can do the pinging and the ping the ding dongs in here and the ling longs. And it's Sunday, and I'm gonna take you guys to the 10X church. All right, so hang in there with me for a second,
let's do it.
okay? And should I just leave this? Yeah, I just.
Yeah, but they need to all mute while you're.
Okay, so y'all got to go on mute. Okay, let me drop my pearls of wisdom. I'm about to nuke. Y'all don't worry. Y'all don't need to worry about North Korea. Y'all need to worry about the Grant Cardone.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome back to the 10X Growth Challenge. Grant Cardone here. So happy to be with you on a Sunday afternoon, 5 p.m. I could be a million other places, but no place would make me happier than being with you today. I got my magic board. I got my clubhouse going. We got Ustream, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and we got the Zoom going with my VIPs. And today, look, I keep doing this. People are like, why do you do this stuff? A guy asked me this morning, he's like, all the stuff you got going on. And you guys are going to see some of this stuff that we're going to be talking about at our growth conference this weekend. You got all this stuff going on. You got 2,000 people hitting Miami here in the next 24 hours. How do you find time to do all the stuff you're doing? Like, I don't understand how you actually find time. Like, why do you do this? Elena's in another room right now passing her certification for a real estate license. I went and picked up my kid this morning, one of my kids from Tampa, left at 8:30 this morning, had her back at the house at 11, watched a movie. I'm watching this movie with Scarlett, PG, over 14. It's about
TV show or movie?
Yeah, it's that guy that Elena dated for a little while. What's his name?
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, Gerard Butler
Ah.
in this movie where Edward the comet's gonna hit the planet. It's one of those end of the world things. So I did that today. I got my workout in today. I got a 2-hour massage.
Oh,
Oh, that
2
was
hours?
good. I was like, man, I'm like taffy. Okay, 2 hours. If you can't do 2 hours, not everybody can sit for 2 hours. And they're like, man, how you sit down? How do you for 2 hours? How do you do this? I just like, yeah, do it there again. That felt good. Do that. No, a little deeper. Oh, yeah, that's feeling good. So look, welcome back. Seriously, welcome back, everybody. Really, really happy to have you here. I do this because I will be remembered for the people I help. I will not be remembered for the book I wrote. I won't be remembered for the plane or the stuff that we've done. Probably won't even be remembered for these big conferences that we do. We have coming up in 5 days. There'll be 2,000 people in Turnberry Hotel, Resort Hotel, and another 50,000 people online watching is what we will have, okay? Okay. Big shout out to all my friends Joel, Daniel, Adrian Braun. You're always in the house. Your hair's looking good as always, okay? Alex, Gary Weiser, Aaron Judge, Rocky Smith. What's up, Rock? Come on, be crazy, okay? Mr. Roggins. We got Mr. Roggins in the house. Man, so good to see you guys. Michael, what's up? What's up? Hey, Michael, if you get down here early enough, I'm going to put you in our helicopter. I don't think the wife will get in it. Oh, Kobe shouldn't have been flying that day. Let's keep it real, okay? So I'm getting an Augusta 139 delivered tonight, and we have a bunch of people coming in early, and I'm like, if you get here early enough, I'll take you. If you're a Cardone Capital investor, one of our 10x 360 platformers, a coaching client, an accelerator. Jared, do you want to handle any? Do we need to handle any? If you're any of those people and we can figure out how to get you in the schedule, every 2 hours I'm going to take like 5 people up. This is a VVIP helicopter. I mean, it's presidential shit level. I'm ready. I'm getting ready to run for office, okay? I'm going to be taking my helicopter from neighborhood to neighborhood. What up, Grant Cardone, 10X, vote for me. Democrats, Republicans, let's go. Vote for me, okay? Vote for me and I'll put you in the helicopter too. I don't think I can do that actually. So good to have all of you here. Thank you guys for signing up VIP for this, and all of you that supported us yesterday in our boot camp. We offered a boot camp, a 3-day boot camp that will deliver to you interactive. It was basically a way for us to thank everybody that showed up yesterday and said, if you want to join us for our boot camp, we got a video. Oh, really? If you want to join our boot camp, Johnny's going to show you. Wait on it.
Yeah,
Johnny,
just a little bit, yeah.
If you want to join us for our 3-day boot camp, we focus on sales and marketing for 2 days. Sales and marketing, everything that I've done in my career to promote and build out an audience. How do I sell to that, including our offers, our inventory, our price points, how we convert those people online, how we actually convert people, call them over the phone, even cold call in person. We've done deals from $1,000 to $100 million. So like I've done the entire spectrum of deals. And on the 3rd day, we talk about execution and scaling, how to actually build that platform out. So if you want to take advantage of that, we offered it yesterday. It's a $3,000 program you can get for $297. Grab it. If you can't use the next one, use the one after that. It's good all year. We do about 4 of them throughout the year, but we never do them for $297. So they're always sold out. They're very, very exclusive. It is probably our best product, our skill-related strategy, giving you the exact strategies, George Fernandez, that you need.
Flashing that.
So the website is grantcardone.com/interactive, grantcardone.com/interactive. Okay, today, what we're talking about today, we're talking about money. Well, yesterday we talked about procrastination. I don't know how many of you benefited from that yesterday, but I know I did.
We had a lot of people on Facebook that posted. Grace posted her. She got her treadmill she used for the first time since COVID. Stephanie went through and cleaned up her office, big pile of paperwork on her file cabinet. We got videos of all this stuff in the group. Tamara got her invoices all done. Tax accounting done by Dawn. Everybody's going in and they're starting to, they're moving.
Lane got 3 deals yesterday on a Saturday. She says, I was putting these off until next week. I decided to call them today. She got 3 deals. So procrastination is killing you guys, okay? Let me tell you what procrastination takes from you first. It takes your confidence away. When I move into something without data, without knowledge, it gives me confidence that I am the badass in my space, okay? Like, you need to put this on your bucket list. You have to become a badass. So that when you walk in a space, you're like, okay, I'm a badass. I can take care of myself. I'll get business done. I'm leaving here with contacts. I'm leaving with the bag, and I'm taking care of my family. I don't mean a bad person. I mean a badass. Complete confidence in yourself to take action. If you procrastinate, you destroy your ability to take action going forward. The first benefit of handling the procrastination issue is you build personal self-confidence. The only way to build personal self-confidence, there's a million tricks, but the only way that truly works, it's not going to be a cold plunge. It's not going to be because you got in shape, okay? You can be as I know people that are muscular that are cowards. Cowards, okay? The only place they show any resilience or strength is under a Smith machine. They can't pick up a phone. They can pick up 500 pounds. They cannot pick up a phone and call somebody, okay? So the only way to handle this, doing all the rah-rah and jacking yourself up and reading a book does not get you that badass certainty. One thing does that. Do. D-O. Biggest little word in the English language. D-O. Do it and do it now. Okay, what does Nike say?
Just do it.
Just do it? Yeah, well, just do it now. Because if you wait and just do it, it destroys your personal confidence. And you start becoming the weakest link in your group. Because you know. And for all of you out there to sell something, how many of you out there sell something? Hit the chat box. When you wait, guess what? When you wait to purchase, your buyer will wait to purchase. Remember what I tell you at Cardone University. People sell the way they buy. And you get the objections. If you're taking notes, you get the objections like you are the buyer, like you are the seller, okay? The buyer seller. You understand? So, like if I think about it, this plane right here, I bought this plane in 45 minutes. I did not check with anybody. I didn't call anybody. I didn't call an accountant, a lawyer. I didn't even call Elena. Elena trusts me 100%. I did the research on the plane. Same thing when we do in apartments. When I find an apartment building I want to buy, I'm like, that's the deal. I don't go check it with 1,500 people to be like, oh, is it the right thing? And I never Google it, by the way. It's ridiculous, you guys going on Google. Google is it's a garbage bin. It's a garbage bin, okay? You can see for every positive thing about one thing, you'll see that many negative things, and at which point you will do nothing, okay? Now, let me just tell you this. This is back on this procrastination thing. If you're having trouble taking action, typically it is not because you're lazy, and it's not even because you procrastinate. You had to build that procrastination muscle. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you're procrastinating, I'm going back and picking up yesterday. I gave you some exercises yesterday. Figure out something that's not done. 3 things not done and go do them on a Saturday. Do it anyway. Oh, they're not there. They're not ready. I don't have the inventory. I don't have the manufacturing, okay? The way to crack the procrastination thing is by taking action now. Without data. If you aren't doing that, one thing I want to tell you is that what causes people to be lazy or appear lazy in the marketplace, if you've ever been called lazy or thought yourself as lazy, what causes that is too much information that is conflicting in nature. And this is the one problem I have with Facebook, Instagram, and Clubhouse. Okay, like you'll have a social media clubhouse, okay? People come up with their ideas about how to be a social media influencer, and you get 17 people say one thing, 17 people say another thing, and they're like, oh wow, we're getting so much great information. Problem is, a lot of that information is conflicting, and when you have a conflict, you stop. Conflicts stop things. Imagine yourself driving in a car. Jared and Sandy are driving in the car, okay? Me, Jared, and Sandy are driving in the car. Jared's the driver. I'm in the back seat. Sandy's sitting up front. Sandy says, Jared, you should go right. I'm in the back seat. Jared, we should go left. Jared will slow down to try to figure out who's right on this deal. Okay? There's an old saying: what's worse than two?
What's worse than one good general?
What's worse than one good general? 2 bad ones. No. What's worse than one bad general?
Yeah,
2 good ones.
Yeah.
What's worse than one bad general? 2 good ones. What does that mean? Dude, I'd rather have one person in charge with the wrong data. One person in charge with the wrong information than 2 people with better information that can't make a decision. So you guys got all week. I'm going to stack this stuff, and I want you to work this week, okay? We only got about 30 more minutes tonight. Just stay with me. Stay with the whole deal. We're going to do some giveaways at the end here. We did it yesterday. We're going to give away 10 HQ days.
$30,000 in tickets.
And what? HQ days and what?
4 boot camps.
And boot camps.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll give those away. Just stay tuned till the end, and we'll call your name out. You got to be on to grab this stuff. Who knows? Maybe we'll give away a helicopter ride if you're in town this week. Okay. Let me see here. I wanted to say one other thing to you, and that thing was about. Oh yeah. If you have conflict, you will not take action. And this is the problem with an open mind. You guys get data from so many places, like it's unbelievable. I use Google to figure out where do I get my data points from. Okay, if Google says this is the website of the people that do this, that's where I'm going. I'm not going to everybody else to see what everybody else thinks, including I'm not going to go check out reviews. Now, you review freaks out there, you got to get a review on everything. I'll promise you it is crushing your ability to take action. Dana says it was terrible. Amanda says it was terrible. You know how many great restaurants that I can show you bad reviews on? How many great resorts? How many great rental properties? How many of you are in the business and you got bad Yelp reviews and you know you deliver a great product? Because the people that write reviews are bitches. They're bitches and whiners and complainers. And the people that love it, they go about their day and they go look for another great experience in life. And they go spend money having another great experience. And they don't take the time to write the review. So for those of you who need reviews, you need more information, you got to do analytics, you do a bunch of logistics, you build a spreadsheet with information. Here's the deal. You will never work for me. I don't need all this information. I need action. Take all your information and stay in school for another 6 years. So my wife's taking a real estate course and she's worried. I'm like, baby, all you got to do is pass it. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, look, top of the class doctor, middle of the class doctor, bottom of the class doctor. They all get through. What do we call them?
Doctors.
Fucking doctor. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. George Bush was the president of the United States. I'll bet you he never scored higher than a 78. And I think smart people would just get by. I'm sitting there studying a course. I'm like, I'm never going to use this information. Why do I need an A? I just need to get out of the class. All right, so procrastination, we got to start acting. Everybody throw it in the chat. Man, I got to start acting every day. I got to start doing stuff. Okay, if I don't want to do it, I got to do it. There's an indicator. I don't want to do it, I got to do it. I thought about it twice. You should have done it already. Somebody tells you need a schedule, you need to check this, you need to check that, I need to check with them, it's not the right day, it's not the right time. Do you need to pull the trigger? Because if you can't do that, guess what? You ain't going to get the bag. Money loves speed. If you're taking notes, we're moving into day 2 now. Day 2 is the challenge. Money loves speed. The faster you can move at speed. The distance, time and distance have everything to do with money. Okay? The shorter it is between here and here, if I could shrink this and bring it right here, I close the deal. Everybody agree with that? Let's say I got a deal, it's starting in, what are we in, March?
Yeah.
It's March, and typically this deal closes in June. If I can tighten that down and close this in 20 days rather than 3 months, I reduce the amount of things that can possibly happen. Time, shrink the time. How do you do that? You, number one, if you want to get people to buy from you sooner, quicker, and faster, the first thing you have to do is you have to start buying quicker, sooner, and faster. Oh, Grant, man, I never make a rash decision. I used to do exactly the same damn thing. Yep, sure did. And the bigger the purchase was, the longer I took, Mr. Customer. And then I realized one day, most of the time when I'm buying something, I'm right the first time I see it. Look, this is either right or it's not right. How many of you have made a decision? Like you saw something, you bought it, it took you 5 seconds to make a decision, it was one of the best investments you ever made. How many of you have second thought, added time to a decision, and ended up doing it anyway? Maybe a rehab in your kitchen. And you're like, I need to rehab my kitchen. I need to rehab my kitchen. I need to rehab my kitchen. 8 years later, you're like, I need to sell the house. But first, we should rehab the kitchen. And you rehab it for somebody else. Okay, you spent the same amount of money but you didn't get to enjoy it for the seven years and 11 months. Okay? Learn to buy things quickly. That's why I always make an offer. In the beginning of every webinar that I've ever done, every kind of conference like this, okay, you got to count. Every webinar I've ever done, I always offer, I give you my offer in the beginning because I know there's people in the room that are confident enough in themselves.
On live?
Yeah, just total. I know there's people in this room right now that are confident enough to say, hey, whatever this dude, I love this dude, I like this dude, and I want more of this cat. That's why I always do the offer first. Everybody in the webinar world, everybody, all you guys that are doing online marketing, they all say, wait until the end of the offer. Me and Russell Brunson have had this conversation. Lewis House has had the conversation. Dean Graciosa, we've had the conversation. They're like, Grant, why do you offer early? Okay? If I got 5,000 people I'm talking to on a webinar, okay? If I have 5,000 people came to a webinar, you guys cannot tell me that I don't have 10% of the audience, 500 people in the audience that are like, after 4 or 5 minutes, they're like, fuck, I just want to buy something. How many of you believe that? I just want to buy something. I walk into a grocery store. Hey, give me that, give me that, give me that. I walk into a car dealership, a Mercedes store. I want that car right there. I don't want to drive it. I don't want to know anything about it. Just give me the damn car, man. Let me go out there and play with it. Now, there are some 4,500 that need more information because they have been practicing procrastination for their whole damn life. And they have all the wrong information. They're saying, hey, you got to take time, you got to add time, you got to think about it, you got to do your research, go do your little Yelp review, okay, and bitch out on your dreams. And look, it doesn't matter how big the deal is. I bought $165 million real estate, closed on it last month. I knew the second I saw it, I said, I called Ryan, we're buying this deal right here. Now I just need to support it with the data. But once you make a decision, Elena, the moment I saw Elena, I'm like, that's it. Okay, now I got to pursue it and close the deal. I write a book. I want to write a book called Sell or Be Sold. Okay, I wrote that book in 3 hours. I didn't take 30 months to write a book. I couldn't get anybody to publish a book, so I self-published it, put a cover on it, went out to marketplace. That book was originally called Sell to Survive. We changed the cover later, changed the book, changed the opening, cleaned up the hundreds of misspelled words because we rushed the market, and it was still the best-selling book. Hundreds and hundreds of misspelled words. Hey man, Grant, you got a lot of misspelled words in this book. Yeah, so what, bro? Why are you telling me that? I wrote that motherfucking book. I wrote that book in 3 hours. Of course it's got misspelled words. It's got commas where there should be semicolons where there should be periods. They got too many exclamation marks, and I misspell stuff. So what? It's still a best-selling book. You understand? You got to get things finished, right? Now watch. There's some 10% of this audience right now that says, hey, I like what this guy's saying. I wish he wouldn't cuss on Sunday because it's not right, but I still like what he's doing. GrantCardone.com/interactive. It's a $3,000 offer. And anybody takes the time to say, I'm going to go click this bad boy right now, you get it for $297. I'm not going to even tell you when it is, by the way. We sold our last big conference, this conference you see behind me, 12,436 seats. We sold 40% of those seats, over 4,000 seats without a date. Your staff is going to say, we need a date and we need a location. We sold 2,500 of the 4,000 of the 12,000 seats. We sold without a location. Okay? So for any of you, you got staff that's saying, we need a date, we need a location, we need pricing, we need to know what our cost is, we need to know who our speakers are if you're selling an event. It's not true. You don't need any of that. What you need is an offer, okay? And that's what we call monetization. How can I monetize, okay? To monetize, number one, you got to make a decision to monetize. If you listen to me and you listen to Gary Vee, you're going to go back to procrastinating. Gary says I should not monetize. I should just give content to the world freely. Okay, well, if you're Mother Teresa, you should do that. I am not Mother Teresa. I am not trying to, I need funding. I don't have a partner. I don't have Stephen Ross that's funding my activities. I don't have anybody giving me money. That's one way to do it, by the way. And if Stephen Ross, my partner, is willing to fund my activities, I am monetizing, right or wrong. So the money either needs to come from an investor or it needs to come from a buyer, or you could do both. This money thing's a problem, folks. The first thing we talked about yesterday was procrastination. That's about personal self-confidence. Quit calling it anything else. It is, I am quitting on myself when I procrastinate. When I put something off, it is a personal self-confidence game. I'm making decisions without action, without information. I see a car I like, I'm buying that car. I don't need to shop it against 2 other cars. I know what I like. You see a piece of art you like, buy the art. Okay? You know you want to go to a conference. Commit to the conference. Well, when is it? What's the airplane? How am I going to get an airplane? And am I going to be able to leave my country? What hotel am I going to stay at? None of that matters until you commit to being at the conference. Okay? So put things in the right order. First, move with speed. Okay? Move with speed. Now, when I can reduce the time to get the bag, I want to take time out because something bad's going to happen. I want to shrink the time. How do I do that? You need to start buying things quicker. So that when the buyer says, hey, we never make a decision the first place we go to. How many of you hear that in your business? We never buy at the first place. I haven't done any research. You can say, yeah, I know, I used to be exactly the same way. Do you know that some of the best investments I made in my entire life, some of the best purchases I made, it took that long to make it. I saw it. I knew it would work. I didn't even try it on, by the way. I'm like, I love it. It's a 32. It'll be great. We'll fix it later. I've done it with cars, houses. I've done it with real estate. I've done it with people. I've done it with employees. I've done it with partners. Commit first. Hey, Danny, I want to do this with you. I want to create a partnership with you. I did a huge deal this year with a partner. Without any information. Hey, Glenn, I want to do the deal. Okay, send me a term sheet. Glenn calls me on Saturday. Hey, I'm gonna give you this up front. I'm gonna do this on options. Hey, it sounds great. It sounds great. Send me a final term sheet and let me look at it. Okay. I added time, but I committed to him. We're gonna do this. Commit first. Figure out the details later. When you do that, you can then expect that from your customers. If you don't do that, if you add time, let me do a Yelp review. Let me go Google stuff, okay? Let me go do some more research. Let me talk to my wife about this first. You know, my wife and I have an agreement never, ever to purchase anything without the other person involved. Man, what a terrible, terrible agreement. Basically, your wife is telling you she doesn't trust you, and you're telling your wife you don't trust her. The two people that should trust each other the most. And you're like, no, I can't trust you with the bag. It's crazy. And then you guys wonder why all your customers do the same thing to you. Because when somebody says that, when Danny says, I got to check with my husband, if Elaine and I talk about everything, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into a mutual agreement, false agreement, by the way, with Danny. And be like, yeah, we do the same thing at my house. I don't blame you. And you just added time to your deal, which pushed the bag out. Everybody with me? You guys should have your minds blown right now. You add time. I never had time. Let's go. Let's do it. We started this event tonight early. They're like, man, it's not 5 o'clock. So what? It ain't 5 o'clock. It's all bullshit, man. It's made up anyway. There was a time on this planet where there was no 5 o'clock. There was no clock. There was a sundial. What time is it? Oh, I don't know. It's that time. And now what do we got? We got, oh, it's breakfast time, it's lunchtime, it's dinner time, it's Saturday night, it's Friday night. It's all made up, folks, okay? Now, the other thing that you've got to figure out how to do is, how do I reduce the distance? Okay, I'm in Miami today, and you're in Seattle. Okay? If I can reduce the distance between me and you, at some point, the biggest deals I've ever done in my life. You guys heard about probably if you've been following me, you heard about that show I did, Turnaround King, where the guy was in New York asking me about the show. I said, I'll be there tomorrow morning. I was in LA, he was in New York. I'm closing the distance on the prospect. Even if I can't close the distance physically close the distance between me and the prospect, what I'm trying to do in their mind is I'm going to see him tomorrow. What I did was I rushed him, time moved forward, he could see me in his own mind in his office. He starts taking ownership of me being this guy for his TV show. I did exactly the same thing with Discovery Channel on Undercover Billionaire. Hey Grant, we want you to do Undercover Billionaire. Great, I'd be happy to do it. I need to meet with the president of the company. She's going to be in Tuesday. Good, I'll be there Tuesday morning. Grant, that's impossible. You can't be there Tuesday morning. Like you're in Miami, she's in California. I'll be there Tuesday morning. And then we flew all night to get there. And then I walked in and I closed the deal. Okay? Time and distance. Remember this. Shrink the time and distance for the monetization. Also, and then I'm going to give you a challenge today. Okay? You guys enjoying this? This good for you? Hey, Uncle G, bringing it to you on a Sunday afternoon. Okay? So check it out. There's 3 ways to get money. Okay? There's only a couple ways to get money. Number 1, you take time. You exchange time for money. That's called a job, right? I work for somebody for 40 hours a week, 160 hours a month, whatever that is. That's how many hours is that a year? I don't know. 16. I can't even think.
15,600
times 12. Yes, 1,900 hours a year. Okay, I trade 1,900 hours a year, and I trade 1,920 hours a year for $100,000, $80,000, $50,000, whatever the number is. That's one way. I sell time. Okay, I sell time. Number 2 way is because you could take, while you're working, you could sell an asset. You could sell something. Let me just put something here. You could sell something here, and you could get 10% or 20% or 25%. You could sell a product, somebody's product. Okay? Or you could book me. You could book me to speak at an event. It's $250,000 for me to go speak there, and maybe you get 10% of that, and that pays you $25,000 because you sold $250,000 worth of products. You got it? You get it? Okay? Okay? Or I could do this. I could invest in assets. I don't really know of any other ways. There's a bunch of variations of number 2. I could invest in assets that pay me money, right? So check out what really happens here. I sell time to get money. I take the money, okay, I take the money and I invest in assets that pay me money so I can have time. This is a cycle of money, okay? This is the cycle of money. Yesterday we talked about procrastination. Today we're talking about monetization. I take my time, I take my hour, and I use it to collect money. Now I could use that 2 ways to collect money. 1, you pay me $50 an hour and I give you an hour. Or you pay me $50 an hour plus the opportunity to sell a hat, and for every hat I sell I get another 10%. Okay? Hat's $30, I get an extra $3. So what did I do? I'm making $50 an hour, and I increased my income by $3. They're like, you only paid 10%. Dude, the $3, I was paid $3 for that. That money's better than the first 50. Would you agree? The ideal thing is that I would get both at the same time, but neither one of these will make you rich. I did not know this when I was 45 years old. I mean, I was at 25, I definitely didn't know it, but by the time I was 45, I knew there was a problem. I just didn't understand that this money needs to start buying assets that produce cash flow. This is wealth down here. Now I'm telling you about this today. I'm telling you about this today, not to teach you about this. We'll do this in our boot camp. I'm telling you this today because if you understand, this is the flow of money, okay? Time gets you money. That money should get you an asset. Those assets should get you cash flow. And those assets that get you cash flow, wow, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Those assets that get you cash flow should get your time back. Now, why am I telling you that? Because it is vital that when you monetize, that you understand I'm not just getting $50, right? Watch. Time. Let's say this year I can make $100,000 selling my time. Oops. Plus I can make another $50,000, let's say another $100,000 in commissions. Maybe I got some side gig. Maybe I'm doing something with an affiliate program. Maybe I got something else going on. Why am I pushing and stretching myself? Because I'm going to take this money and I'm going to dump it all into an asset. All of it. I'm going to live on a little bit. I'm going to pay my taxes for a bunch of it. And then the rest of it, this is called the 40% rule. 40% is going to be used to buy assets. Okay, you're like, wait a minute, I thought we were talking about monetizing. Yes, but you won't monetize if you keep wasting money. See, what happens is, this explains the lottery winner. The lottery winner, they go buy a ticket, they get a bunch of dough. Okay? They were winners. Now what happens? They take the money, they don't know what to do with it, money gets lost. It's all gone. They will never win again. Okay? Money came in, they didn't do anything. That money should have come in, time. I used time to go buy a lottery ticket. The money comes to me, and the money now gets moved to an asset. That asset will then buy me time freedom in my life. So I'm telling you that to tell you, monetizing today, that extra 100, that extra 500, that extra 5,000, that extra $19, that $297. Why do I push so hard to sell a $30 hat? Because every $30 extra that I can get above what it costs me to live, I am using to then fund a project that buys me an asset that will then provide me with the time freedom that I want. Okay? Now, 3 ways that you can get money. Number 1, you can sell time. 2, you can sell things. Everybody in the room has both of these. You got time and things. 3, let's see, what else could I sell? Things how else can I get money?
Services, products, raise
Well,
money.
I could raise money, but that's not, I could raise money, okay? Okay? Or I could sell, or I could buy assets that provide me with money. This one, by the way, is the easiest one. It's just, we can't do it tonight. You probably can't buy an asset tonight and get this done. And what I need to do right now is I need you guys to get something done now. I want you to make a list of 3 things you can do right now off this list right now that you could do to monetize your lifestyle right now. Okay? Who would like to buy this hat from me? Just raise your hand if you'd buy this hat from me right now. It's $30 and I'm going to sign it. Okay? Let's see. That's Serge. Serge wants the hat.
Surge in VIP.
Surge in VIP wants the hat. Okay, I just monetized. Look what I did. I sold a thing. Okay, I sold a thing. Okay, I'm going to give you another one here. I'm going to sell something right now. Okay, Danny, get some oxygen. Come on. Okay, I'm going to sell some of my time. Okay, who would like to buy a 10-minute coaching program, 10 minutes of private one-on-one coaching with me for $10,000? The entire $10,000 will go to my foundation to help kids. Who would like to do that? I'm selling time now. Okay, let me see. I got any hint? Alex wants to do that. He's got a 10X shirt, okay? So I just got $10,000. I'm going to give the entire $10,000 to the Grant Cardone Foundation. We can help By the way, we'll reach 100,000 kids with that. No, I'll reach 1,000 kids with that. 1,000 kids with that. Okay. So I'm going to give you a private, exclusive, one-on-one coaching in my office or
Alex Z?
Zoom.
Alex Z?
What,
in the
what about
white
Alex?
hoodie?
Yeah, in the white hoodie. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alex Z. Okay. Okay. I sold a hat here for $30. And I did all that quick. So one, you need an audience. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about building an audience out. Okay. But I flipped this thing today because I don't want you to worry about building real estate leads. Anybody got a deal they're working right now? I mean, yesterday I monetized yesterday on this call yesterday. Like, let me see who can I help in here? Sell on eBay. Okay. So look, just take a few minutes and start figuring that out right now. What could you do right now to pick up the phone and drive some revenue while we're on this Zoom? This is a challenge, folks. The word challenge means to be pushed to do something you weren't doing prior to this. Okay, Sean Lewis, can you sell those car parts right now, Sean? Selling hair products. Can you do that right now? Start doing vlogs. Vlogs is not monetization. Okay, Angelica, I don't need you to do a vlog. I need you to sell something right now. I need some money now. The world is coming to an end. You are going to die. Okay? Unless you sell something in the next 5 minutes and get somebody to say, yes, I will give you the money, either now or tomorrow, okay, your life will expire. What are you going to do? Sell a property. These are, like, you guys think this is crazy what you're saying to me, okay? Tamara, selling a property isn't going to happen today. I want something that can happen today. Get the damn bag. Quit being reasonable, folks. Okay, let's bring in Danny. I want to see what Danny's going to do. Let's see what Danny's got.
For last name?
Danny Apgar, right there.
D-A-N-I.
Here, I can unmute it. Hey, Danny, how you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good to see you here today. So, Danny, what could you do to monetize right now?
I can sell my TV, so I can put that up and get somebody to come take it today.
Wait, you can sell your what?
Television.
Oh yeah, what kind of television you got?
It's a TCA 4K TV.
Yeah, what's it worth?
Oh, I bought it at 400, so I'll probably sell it for 300.
You bought it for $400?
Yeah, that's $100.
You think it's worth $100?
She bought it for $400. It's used now.
Okay, guys, who would buy Danny's TCA 4K? How big is it? Give me some information about it.
65 inches.
Oh man, it's 65 inches. That's
$400. That's a smoking deal.
Yeah, what you
That
think?
Black Friday deal?
Who would pay $300 for this TV? I need to sell a TV. I need to sell a TV too. I don't watch TV. Yeah, I don't care if you watch TV or not, Christina. Why are you being so negative? Okay, just buy it. Okay, I could sell my Nachikama CR3A cassette deck for $300 with free shipping in North America. Sell products that change health profound. Let's see. So who could you sell it to, Danny?
I can go on OfferUp and put that it must sell today and get somebody over there.
Yeah, but I want to sell it right now.
Oh, okay. I don't know somebody that would be.
Okay, what else could you sell? What do you know? Look, guys, everybody here, I need you to find something that you can sell right now. I'm trying to get you guys to change the way you think about money. Because if you can start saying, hey, wait a minute, I can create money as soon as I want to. I can go to that street corner out there right now and start begging for money, and I guarantee you I'd walk back in here with some money. Okay? So what else, Danny? What do you have that people will be like, that's like, I would definitely do it?
So call up to make partnerships with some spas.
Okay? Can you do that right now, though? Can you do that right now?
Yeah.
Who would you call right now? Let's go.
I would call the owner of Sugar Waxing.
Okay, let's go. Call Sugar Waxing right now.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, Kelly's going to be closing the sale while she looks through her phone, driving 80 miles instead of making a phone call. That's awesome. Sell car parts. But when? Sean, who are you going to sell them to? When are you going to sell them? Sell a coaching program. Anu, who are you going to sell the coaching program to? Okay? If you guys can do these things, pick up the phone right now and do exactly what Danny's doing and make a call. Sell my puppies. Set a time with the property owner to monetize his property. Okay, do it right now though. Don't set a time. Make the call right now. Okay? You guys, this is a challenge. Pick up the damn phone. Make the call. Everybody should have a phone in their ear right now. Your goal right now is to try to sell something to somebody. Mom, dad, uncle, aunt, brother, sister, whoever. Danny, let me hear the phone. Let me hear what's going on. Put it on speaker. What, is he answering? I can't hear Danny. Why did I lose Danny? Oh, because Danny's using the phone. I got it. Okay. Sell more air filtration. Yeah, I know, but you guys are, I could sell courses. Of course, guys, you can do a lot of stuff, okay?
What can you do now?
What can you do right now? What could you do right now? And this is where the rubber meets the road. Man, I can't do anything today. I'm just gonna become a watcher, a viewer. What happened, Danny? I can't hear Danny, guys. Oh, I gotta unmute Danny. That's why, because I don't know what I'm doing. Can you guys help me or what? Go ahead, Danny. I'm sorry.
Okay, great. I received a voicemail.
Okay.
So I just said, hey, I want to talk to you about a potential partnership that I know will bring in extra revenue for you. You probably haven't thought about this opportunity, and so call me. Let's get a deal.
Okay, beautiful. So let me ask you this: who do you know that has $200 or $300 that would help you with that TV? That you could be like, look, just give me $300. I need $300 right now, and I'll give you the TV as collateral.
I'm probably thinking about that too much, but I don't know who's in the market for a TV except for if I go to OfferUp or Facebook or something like that.
Yeah, but maybe what you could do right now is you could just ask somebody to give you $200.
Okay.
Under
Just call up and ask for $200.
Hey, but you need to call somebody who's qualified and say, hey, I need $200. I'll give you my TV for the $200. Or, it's so uncomfortable, isn't it?
Such a nervous laugh.
I sell my phone. When I was doing Undercover Billionaire, I'm like, guys, I'm going to sell my truck on the first day. I'm selling my truck and I'm selling my phone. They're like, you can't do that. You cannot do that. I'm like, why not? They're mine. And they're like, that's not what we want you to do. I'm like, they're mine. Why can't I? Well, then we don't have a TV show. You need a truck and you need a phone. So, who would you call right now and ask for $200?
Richard Bouchard just texted me. So
Call Richard. Call Richard and get $200 from Richard.
Good.
Just tell him you're doing a challenge. Say, look, man, I need to come up with $200 right now.
He's here on the challenge.
Okay, good. Well, he reached out to somebody. That's all I need to do. Give me the $200 and I'm keeping the TV. Tell him you're not even giving him a TV.
Okay.
I'm going to listen.
No.
So everybody else, I need 3 things. I need you to put 3 things on your list that you're going to monetize tonight. 2 of them are going to fall apart and 1 of them is going to happen. I need you to come back here tomorrow. I need you to come back here tomorrow and say, hey, dude, I got money. If you can't figure out this simple little challenge, folks, you don't even need to come back for the 3rd day.
Florin just made a $150 sale.
Okay, who did?
Florin.
Big shout out to Florin, made a $150 sale being pushed. A sale is a sale, folks. Now you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. You got to remember, every $200 should be buying assets. That's why you're doing it. I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to take old stuff that I have, TVs, clothes, a house I don't want anymore, a car I don't need, a bicycle, something I want to sell. I constantly run around my office and I'm asking our staff, how many hats do we have? How many bracelets do we have? How many dog tags do we have? What do we have that I can sell and convert assets into cash to buy more assets? Let's see Danny. Let's see if Danny's pulling this off. I think she is. Danny's on her phone, so I can't hear her both ways, I guess.
Yeah.
She just needed it real quick. I'm asking her to unmute.
Okay, you guys that are on Clubhouse right now.
You can call him back and he'll send me the 200.
Bam, done. Okay, awesome.
Awesome. Thanks, Richard.
Okay, all right. So thank you, Danny. Thanks for doing that. All right. Now look, you can't keep doing that every day, Danny. Otherwise, people are going to think that you're a wacko, right? But you get the point. The point is to make a decision each day. I'm going to monetize. All right. We sent you out a. What did they get today, Jared? Did they get promote?
No, they got the monetize.
Okay, yeah. So I just want to give you some notes here, okay? The more offers you make, more offers mean more money. Number 2, okay? You need to track offers. Did you make an offer? Did you tell people what you wanted? An offer will always come with a price and terms. This is one thing that we spend in our boot camp, our interactive boot camp, we spend on what is the offer, what are the terms? What does the offer look like? What are the terms? If they're qualified customers, how do I get the dough? If they're not qualified, how do I get them credit? So again, if you guys want to add some strategy to this thinking, how many believe if you were doing this every day, tracking offers every day, you would make more money? And then how many believe if you took that money and then invested in assets, other assets, so you didn't have money sitting around, you didn't have a whole bunch of dough sitting around, you would actually continue to make more offers. That's why I tell everybody, stay broke. Do not keep money hanging around. When you keep money hanging around, money makes you soft. And you start thinking, I'm good, I'm fine, I got a retirement account, I got a savings account, I got a little cushion. Why do you think they call it a cushion? Who's cushions for anyway? It's for soft asses and bitches and babies and people that are trying to get comfortable. And all that is the same thing, by the way, okay? You're getting soft. You don't keep on the hustle. You got a retirement account. Did you pass, Elena?
She passed.
Come here. Come here.
Crying.
Come here. Come here.
Congratulations.
Elena just. Good job, Elena. Yes.
Thank you.
21 days. 21 days from start to finish, and she just passed her state exam. Is it a state exam?
Congratulations. That's freaking amazing.
Congratulations. Okay.
I was thanking Scarlett because I've been away for so long and she's let me stay away and study, and I finally finished and passed.
Dude, that's awesome. I knew you were going to pass.
Thank you.
I told Elena, I said, I'll bet $100,000 that you passed.
Congratulations.
So you owe me $100,000. You owe me $100,000. What was your grade?
And they're emailing it to
Okay,
me. All I
okay.
got was congratulations. You
Over
passed
under
the
92.
exam."
Over under 92.
Oh, you gotta go.
How much?
So awesome that you did that.
Over 92.
You, what do you want? Whatever you
I'll
want to
take
say.
over 92.
Okay.
How much?
How about whatever's in my pocket?
Okay, then Grant. Okay, so the last thing right here is I want you to, and then we can just discuss this. Quit talking and start writing. Okay? Your offers should be in writing. Okay? Reduce your offer to something in writing. The gentleman that I called on the phone yesterday, I sent him the offer. $25 million, all the art. I need these 3 dates. I need the Sunday. I need the Thursday. I'll do the close on every little vital point. I need the HVACs handled. The things that I need, including that deal, are always in writing, not verbal. Okay? More offers mean more money. Daily track your offers. 3, your offer has to include a price and or terms. And number 4, quit talking and start making offers. Okay, hey Jared. The website, people are asking the website, grantcardone.com/interactive, grantcardone.com/interactive. If you want to put some meat on the bones, what's your offer need to look like? What do your terms need to look like? What does your inventory need to look like when you're making offers? Because once you're done selling your clothes and your bike and your TVs and whatever else you have in your life, once you're done, then you're going to have to start selling stuff that you can duplicate over and over again. Could be a landing page, it could be a service, it could be a product, could be an online, could be a digital, a tangible, an intangible, could be a piece of real estate, whatever it is you're selling every day. But then you need to work on your inventories. Okay, one of the things we do at our boot camp is we look at, when you're making offers, A, B, C offers.
Should we show them what it's like?
Yeah, show them.
Johnny, play the video.
Like, did you guys see Undercover Billionaire where I did the throwaway offer? I did A, B, and then a throwaway. C was the throwaway. I knew he would say no. The customer needs something to say no to. Play the video, Johnny.
You got 1 minute and 25 seconds.
Yeah, Instagram, man. What's going on, Instagram? Hey, and you guys in the clubhouse. Hey, what's going on, clubhousers? Okay, take it away, Kimmy. How are people liking this today?
Oh my gosh, well, I'd love to hear from everybody. What are your takeaways? What can you go sell right now? Let's hear it. Alright, I've got brand luxury thing, and I can reach out to all my clients from New York. I expert in Vegas. And I have time for people in the Bay Area. I have a lot of inventory of that. I've got opalaca. I have the never wear.
30 seconds.
I don't care if the designer shoes I never wear. Oh my god, I gotta move my closet. Like, I'm bringing opalaca. That's awesome, guys. I just opened the hand raising. If you have fun of things that you can sell, raise your hand.
We'll be ready for that.
Okay, so you're coming to the stage, you're telling us what can
All
you
right.
sell to money
10,
today.
9,
Okay, I'm gonna put you back on mute. Put you back on mute, okay?
6, 5, 4,
3,
3,
2.
2.
So I'm gonna take it out.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, day 1 was procrastination. Day 2 is about the bag, the money, okay? When you're making offers, if you guys want to learn how to do this, there are specific and very, very strategic ways for you to put offers together. I just lost this screen right here. Very specific ways to put offers out. You have never ever seen me do one offer, okay? Like for this right now today. This is $3,000. It's a no-brainer, folks. It's $297. Your next choice, $297. Do it now. It's 3 days. The date don't matter and the location don't matter because the location is wherever you are. I deliver it to your phone, your tablet, or your computer. Okay. If you don't want to do that, our next offer is what, Jared? $19.97. Right?
Yeah.
And the offer after that is $10,000. Now, I don't know which one you think is the throwaway. Sometimes I do have a throwaway and sometimes I don't. Okay? But I strongly suggest that in addition to doing this challenge today, find 3 things you can sell today and walk into Monday kicking ass. I also suggest that you build your not procrastinating muscle. There it is, $297, $497. What is it? What is it again? $497?
$497 and $1997.
$1997. Okay, you'll see that on our page, and as choices, right? You always want to use choices. You always want to make an offer. It always has to be in writing, and you need to track these offers. What we'd like to do, what I'd like to do for each one of you, is if you're willing to commit the time and spend 3 days with me, I'll deliver to you a 3-day boot camp where I'm going to walk through and sit down with your specific service or product. Okay? We go through this workbook. I'm there the entire time. We go through this workbook and we deliver to you what your landscaping or your cosmetology offer should be. Okay? Like every business messes this up. If you're in the auto space, what are your 3 offers going to be? If you're in a digital space and you're a coach, what do your 3 offers look like? What is your high-end product going to look like? You saw me today sell a hat, $30, and then switch to immediately and go sell a $10,000 charitable donation. One's a physical product, the other one's completely intangible. One of them, by the way, he gets a hat for $30, no big deal. Anybody can do that, but most people don't. And the second thing I shifted to was who wants to pay $10,000 to my foundation and I'll trade with you a private one-on-one coaching. Completely different products and offers. I was just demonstrating to you, and we will collect on both of those, by the way.
The guy already transacted on the 10K.
On the 10K's already been transacted. That means you got to close that deal, close the loop on that deal. Okay? So tonight, your homework. Last night it was stop procrastinating. Pick 3 things that you're putting off. Today is before midnight tonight. I need you to do your best to get 3 offers out and see how many close. Okay? 3 offers on something. I don't care what it is. You got a Peloton bike that you just bought for $2,600. Sell it tonight. You got a puppy that you love. Sell the puppy. Okay? Okay, you're like, I ain't selling my puppy. See, that's because you are not motivated. Just saying, you guys, you don't keep the main thing the main thing. You went from, I'm going to be trade time for money. I take the money and I trade it for an asset. That asset gets me my time back. Like I can go anywhere. I can literally take off for 3 years and money will just keep coming in. Because I've done this. I traded time for money. I took the money, invested in assets, a business, a company, people, resources, advertising, marketing, real estate. Okay, I'm getting ready to buy a building next door to me. That piece of real estate that I'm going to buy right there is going to pay me for the future. How did I get all this money? I took time and I went out and collected money. How did I collect money? I traded my work. I traded work, and I got commissions. And everybody wants to know, why has Grant Cardone got so much hustle? Because I take all my money that I earn from work and commissions, and I invest in assets that pay me time. So the wife, the kids, we can go travel the world, build another business, take more risk, by the way. Okay? Okay, so who's committed tonight? 3 things. 3 offers have to go out of your e-box. Either you call somebody, which is the most courageous thing to do, call somebody. Easy to hide behind an email. You could post something on Facebook.
Go see somebody.
The biggest coward in the world does this. Oh, I'm working so hard. I'm doing so much. Nothing's working. It's because Facebook ain't going to let anybody see your shit. Facebook is so wrong. Yeah, but why don't you just get in your car and go see somebody? Okay, that's a hard thing to do. Why don't you go just drive up on them at their house? I've done that so many times I can't even tell you how many times I've cold called people. Why? Why did I do the cold call? Why am I still doing cold calls, by the way? Because I'm committed to the bag. Why am I committed to the bag? Because I want my freedom. That's what I want. How many of you want your freedom so bad you're willing to look bad? Man, I'm willing to look bad, man. I want to be the hero. I want to be the hero in my life. I want my kids to say, hey, Papa took care of me. I want my customers, when my customers come in for the 10X Growth Conference, and I call up 25 of them and say, hey, dude, you're one of our top customers. I'm putting you on my helicopter tomorrow, and we're going to tour Miami. Okay? Maybe I'll buy an island one day and send all my best customers to the island and say, dude, what am I doing? I'm giving other people the experience of time freedom. This isn't about money, folks. Nobody is going to hustle for this. You got to get this to buy something else. And the thing to do is to trade time for money and then take the money and invest the money so that you can get your time back. It's a loop. Okay.
Giveaways.
Let's do some giveaways.
Okay, so
10 people going to get some giveaways for sticking around.
The giveaways, these are actually going to be giveaways for the folks yesterday who took part in the Procrastination Challenge.
Yeah.
And we had them go out and do 3 things that they had been putting off. And so they posted a bunch of videos in the Facebook challenge group, so make sure you check those out if you have a chance. Because we're going to be giving away 10 more.
10 more tomorrow.
We're going to give you your choice, either a 10X HQ day where you get to come here, spend an entire day with us. You get to meet the head of each department, see how we do business, see how we roll.
Yeah, 10X HQ day. You get to spend the entire day seeing all our departments, talking to our department heads, talking about pay plans, recruiting people, getting people to work for us. How do we hold people accountable? How do we hire people, fire people? How do we keep statistics on people? What are our pay plans? The whole deal. You get to ask anything and everything.
Yep. So
that's 5,000. We're going to give
that
away.
We're going to give away your choice of either that or you get the option to come to one of our live boot camps, which we'll be doing in July and September of this year, back here in Miami. It's 3 days. Grant Cardone, Brandon Dawson, myself, Todd Straw, our sales director, Sherry Hamilton, our COO, where we basically spend 3 days and we open up the book and show you everything that we do to grow our business the way that we've been doing it. So you get your option of either of those. Those are both $5,000 tickets, your choice. Winner number 1, JC Mays. Give it up, JC Mays. Number 2, Rhea Wu. Congratulations. Winner number 3, Carly Reinhold. Winner number 4, Elizabeth Valdivia. Next winner, Tamara Audrick. Next winner, Magdalena Hanna. Next winner, Ashley Restad. Richard Bouchard, Marisol Avalos, and Saria Reno. You all won either a 10X Business Bootcamp live event here in Miami or 10X HQ Day where you get to come live to our office to spend a day with our team.
Strategies to build a company around you of freaking maniacs and badasses. Make sure you take advantage of this offer tonight, okay? When this is done, we will take this offer down. It's grantcardone.com/interactive, grantcardone.com/interactive, grantcardone.com/interactive. This is a $3,000 offer. It's worth $30,000 to anybody that takes advantage of it, and we're doing it for only $297. A bunch of people took advantage of it yesterday. Congratulations. Make sure you grab yours, get yours, be there. This is a game changer for you. It is our best received product in the marketplace of everything that we do. 3-day access, boot camp, pre-training, where we actually work with you before the boot camp, and every purchase helps 30 at-risk kids. So if you didn't need enough reasons, I'm going to take the $297. I'm going to fund Grant Cardone Foundation with my own money for every purchase. I'm going to match $297 at Grant Cardone Foundation. We raised almost $3 million last year. We'll do $10 million this year. $10 million helps 1 million kids that don't have dads in the household, so helping them, mentoring, guiding them. And we want to make a massive difference this year, particularly to marginalized communities where the father's not home, not available, not there for whatever reasons. And we want to do our part this year to level the playing field and improve the communities that are overlooked and disenfranchised and that are tapping out. Okay, it's a big problem in our communities. It's a problem in your community. It's a problem in my community, and I want to make a difference. So come to the boot camp. It's a badass boot camp. If any of you, last thing I'll just say to you, if you ever buy anything from me and you're not happy with it, you got to tell us one time and it's over. Okay, one thing, we send your money back, however you want to handle it. You never have to worry about being disappointed, let down, or come up short on anything that you ever purchased from us. So thank you for being here today. Again, tomorrow at 5 o'clock, we're going to be talking about promote, because the bigger your audience is, the more you can just go on there and say, who wants a hat? Who wants fish? I got fish. I got some fish. Okay? Who wants to give 10 grand? Everybody should be in a position to walk into a room. I did an interview once and the guy's like, I don't understand the who's got fish thing. I'm like, bro, if the audience is big enough, and what we'll be talking about tomorrow night is how to build your audience out. When the audience is big enough, you do not have to be eloquent. You were going to say what?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. You should have gotten your homework. We'll see you guys tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Post the videos.
10X Growth Challenge.
10x what?
I'm sorry,
Oh yeah,
10X challenge.
and use the 2 hashtags. Hashtag 10x challenge and hashtag undercover billionaire on Discover Plus. Undercover billionaire. I hope you guys are watching it.
That's it.
Good. That's it.
The bouquet. Okay.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, Jack.
That's a wrap, Instagram. Instagram, I got this cash.